Hello team and family of La Caldera, I'm Kreatress.
And I'm Anna, and we want to present you today our proposal of BODYS'RITE, which is a long-term transdisciplinary investigation that we have been working on since March.
Yes, yeah, the journey began in March in Mexico City, where we interview local menstruating bodies, and we really quickly found out how instrumental they were for the entire process. And we made a huge discovery, I would say, on the spectrum of the way that we shame and silence our voices in our conversation around menstruation, as well as the actual blood itself and the process of bleeding every month. This being a micro on the spectrum of macro being the death and disappearances and aggression and violation of menstruating bodies. And we realized, okay, this is something that we would love to explore deeper in different cultural contexts.
Also in Berlin, we found out that not many cyclical bodies have spaces to express how their experience with blood is, how their rite of passage is, how the context is suppressing, oppressing certain experiences that we go through, and how important it is to bring light or have space and time to investigate how our bodies are operating, to really create this space with a container, institutional container as La Caldera, and a group of humans that are open to give a space to this topic, which is not on trend, is not is not institutionally sometimes supported as other big political topics as important as well. So we find that we need support for this to grow and to be heard and to ripple around other contexts.
The things that we would really love to expand into in Barcelona and with La Caldera is the community aspect, and the thus far within the performances, it's been us interviewing local bodies, local cyclical menstrual bodies, and working their voices and interviews into the music and into the movement. And we would love to expand this into those bodies also potentially taking place on the stage and joining in the movement and joining in the sounding, and yeah, really growing into that.
So we imagine bodies sounding together. We imagine that the technologies also go into the bodies of different and diverse people that we encounter in the community.
The main technology that we've been exploring, kind of a newer technology, is a stethoscope connected to a microphone. And we've been able to bring the heartbeat, for example, to amplify the heartbeat into the space, this blood of the heart, right? The pumping of the blood that keeps us alive. This has been really brought to life. And with that, we would love to also explore how can we also amplify the more internal landscapes and soundscapes of the body. So amplifying the sounds of the uterus, for example, amplifying the sounds of the internal mouth, of the throat, because the throat, the jaw, and the tongue being connected directly to the womb and the uterus, actually, from birth. And yeah, finding different ways to explore these sounds and then to create sonic landscapes and textures performatively in the space, collectively as well.
Yeah, so that the technology is also at the service of the voices and the body, no?
Yes.
And another thing we would like to bring up in this coming phase of the project is to bring the blood as an scenic element for creating visuals that can be projected, and this being kind of the whole illumination of the piece with the blood of the participants. So yeah, for me, BODYS'RITE is the right of reowning our bodies, our blood, is a rite of passage to bring blood into light, to ripple this claim that we are doing.